Hello and welcome to another episode of the Damn Good Podcast. This show is going to take you for a ride. We're going to go through my life as it happens, and we're going to talk fitness, mindset, business, strategy, and tactics. The big question: what do I need to know today to get better tomorrow? I'm Dillon Mitchell, and this is the Damn Good Podcast. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Damn Good Podcast. Today we're going to talk about what do you want? What do you actually want out of life? And this is such an individual question. And if this is an episode that you got some value out of, that gave you some clarity, go ahead and share it with a friend. This question, what do you want? Like, what do you actually want out of life, is one that so often people just shrug off. You know, I want a new house, a new car, whatever, right? Significant other, a spouse, there's a ton of things that you might want, right? Like, I want some coffee and I want to take a drink of it. Okay, great. But do you want it? Do you really want it? Or is that like a nice to have? Is it a must have or is it a nice to have? Is it something that you're okay with or without? Or is it something that you have to bring into your life? Is it a burning desire? Is it a passion for you? If it's not a passion, if it's not a burning desire, if it's not something you can't live without, yeah, you might want it, but it's not in congruence, in alignment with everything that you're really going to bring into your life. Think back to a time where you really, really wanted something, whether it was getting into a school, you wanted to make the sports team, you wanted something for Christmas. And really more in your control. So maybe not Christmas, but anything that's in your control, right? Something that you really wanted, whether it's, going to that college, going to the prom, asking that girl out, right? Whatever it is that you truly, truly wanted and you did everything in your power to achieve, think about that time. Think about that mission, whether it could be running a race, a marathon, an Ironman, whatever it is that you really, really wanted. Think about it. You did everything you could to achieve that race. It was a burning desire. It was something that you could not live without. And I think that's missing so much from what you want. There's a lot of nice to haves on that list. And there's nothing that you truly want, that you truly can't live without. And it's a fine distinction. And it's okay to shed those things. This year, 100 miles, I put on my goal list for the beginning of the year. And as we got through the year and races got canceled, and even probably when I put it on the list, did I want to run 100 miles? Yeah. Do I still want, quote unquote, to run 100 miles? Absolutely. But is it a burning desire for me to do this year, for me to complete this year? No. And that's okay. It is truly okay that I'm not going to go run 100 miles this year. And we all have to make distinctions in our life on what's a nice to have. Would it be nice to have that under my belt? Yeah. Do I absolutely have to have it? Personally, I don't. Not this year. Will I at some point? Yeah. But I'm not doing it this year. And that's okay. I've realigned my goals, my outcomes, because it's a personal thing, right? If someone wants to judge me differently for not running 100 miles, okay. But it's not something I truly want, at least not this year. And that's okay. But it's those distinctions between nice to haves and must haves that we must make personally, right? We have to make those choices for ourselves, for our own well-being, our own good, and be okay with them. So guys, distinguish your nice to haves from your must haves, and you'll be a whole lot happier. So that's this episode of the Damn Good Podcast. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.